This is the really important event in which Jesus cleanses the temple. So in Matthew chapter 21, starting in verse 23, the narrator says, "When he entered the temple, the chief priests and the elders of the people came to him while he was teaching and said, 'By what authority are you doing these things? And who gave you this authority?'" Those are important questions. Jesus said to them, "I will also ask you one thing, which if you tell me, I will also tell you by what authority I do these things. The baptism of John was from what source? From heaven or from men?" And they began reasoning among themselves, saying, "If we say from heaven, he will say to us, 'Then why did you not believe him?' But if we say from men, we fear the people, for they all regard John as a prophet." And answering Jesus, they said, "We do not know." He also said to them, "Neither will I tell you by what authority I do these things." That's Matthew chapter 21, verses 23 through 27. So Jesus cleanses the temple. He does a symbolic act of judgment on the temple by overturning the tables and saying that you are making my Father's house into a den of robbers, a den of listes, political revolutionaries. So, who possesses the authority to clean up the house of God? Answer, the Davidic king, the Messiah. That's who. And we know this from the Old Testament itself. In the Davidic covenant, where God makes the covenant promises to King David that David's dynasty, his throne, and his kingdom will last forever. In 2 Samuel 7, verses 12 through 16, Yahweh specifically says that the son of David will build a house for my name. 2 Samuel chapter 7, verse 13. The idea that the Davidic king, the descendant of David, the son of David, would have authority over the temple is repeated in Zechariah chapter 6, verse 12, which says that the messianic branch will build God's temple. So it was already understood in Old Testament Jewish messianic expectation that the Messiah, the son of David, the branch, had the authority over God's temple. But Jesus' opponents simply didn't think that Jesus was the Messiah. But readers of Matthew know that Jesus really is the Jewish Messiah. So back to the question. Jesus points to John the Baptist, and John the Baptist naturally baptized Jesus. And guess what happened at the baptism of Jesus? God verbally declared that Jesus is the Messiah, the Son of God. And God anointed Jesus with God's Spirit. And this gave Jesus the empowerment and the authority during this public anointing ceremony. And this, of course, designated him as the Messiah, as the Son of God.